Hello. Happy
Oh,
Saturday. I am
indeed.
so glad it's weekend. How about you?
So glad it's the weekend.
So glad. Look, it's Jocelyn
Hey, Jocelyn.
giving us her famous unicorn. Thank you.
Cowboys and unicorns.
She's a unicorn too. We love our Jocelyn. All right. So, what happened the rest of this week? I saw you Wednesday. We usually write Tuesday, but I saw you Wednesday this week. We were having a week.
Yep.
So, yeah, what happened the rest of the week? How'd it go?
Work. Lots of work.
Lots
That was
of
about
work.
it.
Getting caught up, or do you have more work to do?
I've got a lot of bits to do today and tomorrow, but not much. And that's mostly so I don't have to get out of bed at 7:30 in the morning on Monday.
So, are you going to get some writing done today, or are you doing
Oh, yeah,
productive
yeah.
working time? Oh, good.
I'm doing
Good
writing now.
deal. Oh, good. The gang's all here. Look we have Kate and Tisha. Easy.
Hey, everyone.
I know. So cool. Did you do any fun family stuff today for your Saturday earlier?
No, my husband was working this morning and he's working tomorrow morning, and he had his booster shot for COVID yesterday, so he's feeling.
Neat. So it had the same effect on him as the first one did?
Do you know it? Not quite as bad, but he seems to respond really badly to them. And like the first time he had that AstraZeneca, and this time he had the Pfizer,
Mm,
and it just, yeah, he
wiped
seems to
him.
get really ill with them.
Hmm. Yikes. So he had to work anyway, despite, huh? Couldn't
Yep.
stay home and be babied by you.
No, no babying.
Would he be babied by you, or are you the kind of wife who, like, he's got to be
For
sick?
the love
He's got
of
to be sick
God,
on my time?
just get up. No, he came in and he lay down on the sofa, so he is probably napping. I did suggest that he put a timer on so he could still get up and cook dinner, but
I know you feel like crap, but be sure you feed the rest of us.
right, it's important. People need to eat. And like this is dinner time, so I can't do it because I'm here with you guys.
Maybe he
So
could do
you are my
like
reason.
soup and sandwiches, something real easy or something. It doesn't require a lot of
Yeah,
cooking. Peanut butter jelly.
I think so. We've got a bunch of meat in the fridge that really needs eating.
Leftovers.
So
Pop it in the microwave. Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Easy Graphic is Mushy Brain. We had earlier meeting of Dale's from the Dale Self Publishing with Dale Mastermind group. We had that marketing
yeah,
group today. Thought it was going to be our last meeting for the year, but until January because our meetings fall like on the next two holidays, the next 2 months. But we decided to do a holiday party edition on December 4th, so that'll be fun.
cool.
It's been great to have this mastermind. Tisha's part of it too. Lama Tisha or whatever. What is she on here? Morningstar
Morningstar.
is on that group, and I like it. It's neat to we're all in different genres, and we talk about what's working for us marketing wise. I think it would be really fun to expand as our group gets more into marketing this next year with more people publishing, have maybe an expanded version of that
Yeah.
because it's we all learn from each other. um Everybody's saying good morning, good morning, good morning. Some people have really bad back. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think his classes is really bad, but it certainly classes as he feels ick. Like the first one was really bad, but we're fairly sure that's because he was only just out of the because they say you shouldn't have it within 30 days of actually having COVID,
Oh.
and he was only just out of that. It was like the 31st day or something. So we think that's why he was really ill the
Yeah.
first time. But
So this was his booster, right? Because I was thinking of getting a
yeah,
booster, and I had to feel bad the first time. But if I got it, I should get it like now before I leave on this trip. And I decided not to get it. So.
I mean, they're saying 6 months for us. I don't know when you had,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
And
6 months from his
April.
second shot. So he only just came due for his booster.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
April.
yeah. His
April,
second
the
was
end
in
of
April.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So I mean, I'm due for it. but I'm not getting it before I leave. So hopefully while I'm in Vegas, I
Yeah.
don't get it. So there we go.
Fingers crossed. I know
Megan first.
they say the effectiveness drops after 6 months, but I mean it's still going to be massively better than nothing. So
Yeah. Yeah. Megan made it. Learn lots from me. No.
Z is
Thank you.
modest, like massively, massively
No.
modest.
I am not modest. I put myself out there. I like the attention. No, just kidding. Um, no, you know what though? Everybody saying good morning. Yes, Vegas on
Yeah, she
Wednesday.
is.
We leave Wednesday to
Vegas.
Phoenix for a few days and then driving up to Vegas from there. So yeah, I have my
Cool.
box started to the right of me of the books and the stickers and stuff I'm taking and all that kind of fun stuff. There's something I was gonna say. What was it? I think boosters in the US are still, yeah. I was figuring with my autoimmune thing that hypothyroid that I think they would let me in. I'm not sure. But it's a
I
moot point
think
now.
Stephen comes into the certain groups. Like he's care worker, um, and he's, oh my god, it's so annoying. He's had so many letters this year saying, "Hey, you know we told you to shield last year and stay home and not go to work. Well, you can go back now." And he's like, "Actually, I never got a letter telling me to shield and stay home, so I've been working in direct contact with COVID for a year,
Thank you for that.
and now
Yes.
you're telling me." That's fantastic.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Megan, yes. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm not getting one now before Vegas. So if I get it, I'll naturally have built-in immune or little
Yeah.
buggy things. What is it called? Where you have natural, like if you get it, you have, antibodies, right? You have your
Yes.
own body. So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
So yeah, if you do end up getting COVID, don't
Mm-hmm.
get the booster for at least a month after.
Okay, good to know.
Strongly recommend.
The Vegas does require masks indoors, so the whole
Yeah.
conference will be masked. So
I've
we're still
seen
gonna,
some pictures of people's like respirators that they're planning on wearing.
yeah. The we have the entire Bally's, which normally they would have like 2 or 3 conferences going on the same time.
Oh wow.
So this is just for us, and even though there's like 2,000 authors coming, we're spread out a little, but still, you just come in contact with a lot of people. So it's so weird though when you meet people for the first time, you can't see their mouth, like
Yes.
it's like it totally throws
Yes.
off your whole
I wouldn't
perception of people.
recognize anyone if I met them again afterwards. I'd
I
be like,
know,
"Oh my
right?
god, that's your face! Wow."
Yeah, yeah, it's a little crazy. All right, what is everyone working on today? What you working on, Ali?
I am doing something with my story. I haven't decided what yet, but I'm going to be doing something with it.
Awesome. Do you have to read through a little bit this first sesh to help you remember what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do some. I'll probably do a bit of reading and a bit of editing and stuff. So
Sound of voice. I know it's like put a whole. She says recognizing people by the sound of their voices now, and it does put a whole spin on using all your senses when you're meeting somebody. It's not all visual anymore. It's interesting.
yes.
Yeah. That's awesome, Ali. And how about anyone else? What are you working on? Tell us in the chat.
What y'all doing?
Oddly, I've been busy with work and busy with just life stuff. And the set comes out on Monday, so busy with marketing stuff. So I have not even had one conversation with my mom since she's been here about my books, about my coming up book or the book that I need feedback on in beta or anything like that. And so we do plan on like from the minute we leave here, it'll be nonstop book. And she keeps saying, well, we'll have plenty of time in Vegas and Phoenix. And I'm like, but will we? Because you know how it goes when you're on a trip and you think, oh, I'm going to, and then like it never turns out. So anyway, that's been happening. Mom is here. It's been nice to visit with her a little bit. She's at McDonald's right now getting her daily morning coffee and sitting there and reading her books on their free Wi-Fi. So anyway, It's all fun. Let's see.
Yeah.
What are they saying here, Allie? I'm wrecking a little drafting. Megan's drafting book 3 now. Done with draft 3. Edits for book 1. Phew. Jocelyn Carter, work in progress today. Working on a new section. Great. Well, let us know, everyone in the chat, what you're doing. And
Sounds
Allie
exciting.
and I. What's that?
Sounds exciting.
Allie and
a
I.
new section's always fun.
We're going to jump into the first 20. Does that sound good? And
Yep.
we will catch you guys on the other side.
Yep. See you in 20.
All right, everyone. Talk to you then. I'm going to bring up the unicorn typewriter. I know it's real loud at first, but it keeps our time. So here we go. We are back. So nice to see everybody today. So many great people stopped in. Excuse me. Let's see. We have Justin. Justin's interesting. He said he's been writing stream crawling day and night for a week now. I don't know what that means. Does that mean he just finds random writing sessions and joins in because he's like on a deadline? Needs some motivation? You have to explain that to us, Justin. What do you think, Allie?
I
Allie,
have
you're
no idea, but
grumpy.
did you guys actually do any writing, or was it
No.
all in the chat?
Well, I had an excuse because my iPad was out of power, so I had to plug it in.
Uh-huh.
And my Mac is here, so I had an excuse. I'm going with that, Allie. Not an excuse.
Okay, you go with that.
My whole book stack here of all my planners is toppling over. My little plugs are not plugging in. I have all kinds of excuses.
What's
Who's gonna?
Publish Drive?
What is Publish Drive? It's like a Ingram Spark replacement, possibly,
Okay.
but kind of a draft to digital, like my back scratcher. Move out this way. Draft to digital. I know my office is a shambles. Shambles, I tell you. One of the things I thought Mom would help me with this week was cleaning up my office, but that hasn't happened,
Yeah.
and I haven't really told her to do it either. So
You were just hoping she'd
mentally
be like, "Oh, Zee's gonna need some help here."
Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Let's get back to business here. So, no. So anyway, did you get any writing done?
Actually, no, not a huge amount. And then I went back to the stupid thing I'd been doing for work that's really annoying me.
Okay. Well, we are going to write the next
I
time.
deleted some stuff. Does that count?
Is it unnecessary stuff? Frivolous stuff?
It was
a bunch of...
describing her getting dressed and walking downstairs. I felt like that actually didn't need to be a whole paragraph all of its own. So...
Yes. What to keep and what not to keep is always an issue, huh? Always difficult. Mm-hmm. So I think what you did will probably make it better. Leaves. What is that? The law of the vacuum. You kind of release back out in the world so you can get back in the good stuff, or is it keep the good stuff, release the bad stuff? Anyway, you know what I mean. Maybe if we kept the good stuff released, that's more like a leaf blower. The universal law of the leaf blower. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Let's move on. Allie, your face today is concerning me. You're just so like grumpy and giving me looks like, what the hell?
I'm just confused. No, I'm trying to read all the comments at the same time.
I know there's 50 million of them today. We're all excited.
Right?
Morningstar, I'm excited for you that you got Jocelyn's book, which she writes under Elizabeth J. Carter, a really cute children's book, B book. Oh, you know what? We should introduce Jocelyn to Nick. Morningstar, I just thought of that. Morningstar, I'm going to let you take the lead on that. I'm going to delegate to you to make that introduction. Or bring Jocelyn into the Discord channel where Nick is. Somehow make that intro. Okay. Justin says, Morningstar, by the way, once the Morningstar wrote about an anthem I've contributed to, the authors should not be prosecuted. Too late. Okay. I don't know what that means either. But anyway, as long as you guys are okay with that comment and talking together. I worked on my coffee. There you go. 55 words. Thank you, Megan. Somebody is working. See how somebody is working in this chat
Yay,
today.
Megan!
More than Ingram is what I got from it. Yes, it does it all. Yes, I like it. Kate ate lunch, wrote 30 words. Yes. I've hit the end of book slowdown.
I feel your pain. I've hit the end of book. Go back and start again and see if you can improve it.
Let's see here. Everyone is having so much fun today. Who do you publish through at Jocelyn Carter? Oh, KDP. Huh. Was it paperback or hardcover, Morningstar, that you got of Jocelyn's book? Let us know. Draft to digital is my go-to. Why not be in a lot of different places? Yes, I think Publish Drive is having a massive sale right now. I think it's $500 some odd, and right now it's like $1 what was it, 139, or
Wow.
on the pro plan, and the plan just below it, which the pro plan allows you like 96 books to publish. On the plan below it is like 40 books and like half that price again. So
And that'll do most people for like a good couple of
and it's
years at least.
lifetime. Yeah, it's a lifetime thing. So I think again, I'm delegating. I think Easy Graphics was going to make sure in our Facebook group that link was there from app. It's an AppSumo link to get the deal for Publish Drive, and it's good through Cyber Monday, I want to say.
When's that?
Or not, what's the Black Friday? It was a Black Friday deal. That's what, not
When's that?
Monday, but Black Friday. So here in the US, it's Black Friday is always the Friday after Thanksgiving, so that'd be the last Friday in November.
Okay.
And then Cyber
That's
Monday
really
is
close to Christmas,
considered.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have like 2 big turkey days in a month.
Or turkey and
Wow.
ham, depending on your family. Cyber Monday is the 29th, so Black Friday is the 26th. Do you not have? You don't use those in the UK? Black Friday,
We do
Cyber
have
Monday.
Black Friday and Black Monday and Cyber Monday because they came over from America, but we don't have Thanksgiving, so
Right.
I have no way to date that. It's just happening whenever it's happening in America.
Right. So you don't have this. Oh, first on Thursday we eat turkey, then on Friday we walk it off at the mall.
We do not.
And then on
No.
Monday we work our fingers. That is the system. That is the way. Yes. I've never been able to use that from the guy from the old, I don't know. Who's my Morning Star, you know who I'm talking about. That is the way. This is the way. Morning Star, you have to talk. Yeah, I can't remember the character's name. Starts with an M. I know you know it, Morning Star. You don't know it, Ali.
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever been able to use
go.
that. Mando! Thank you, Mandalorian. First time I've ever been able to use that phrase. I'm so proud of myself. Finally got to use it. This is the way. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There we go. Okay. Anyway, paper, full color, fast delivery. Was it hardcover though, or paperback? Interesting. Anyway, I think I just bought that through AppSumo. Yes. Speaking of hardcover, I think I saw a hardcover bundle at Zee on TikTok and okay. Yes, it's so cute. It right here. The discreet.
I just love it.
It's so cute. I am not, I don't know if these are orchids. Are those orchids or are they some kind of little?
They're purple. I can help you out here. They are definitely purple.
I know the purple. Thank you. Irises or orchids, and I am not an orchid fan, and that was my first response to the cover artist. I don't like orchids. We're going to have to try something else. So then we tried to put hydrangeas on it. Just didn't have the same effect. So then I dropped it for a while, and then I came back to it, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of like it. So that's the evolution.
So your cover designer went, oh my God.
This woman. Oh, she does that every time I contact her. She's like, oh my God. I have to deal with Zee another time. And she's so wonderful because every time she says, no problem, sweets, and she's like, I have no problem. I can do that. She's always so amazing. And I know in the back end, she's going, fucking Christ, I am positive that's what she's saying, She does Danda K's covers too, and hers are really sexy. So we're kind of stuck in this set right now, and so I'm hoping my next ones are more sexy.
She's going, this woman, she might be annoying, but she pays.
Yeah, that's probably what she's saying. But she's worth X number of dollars by the time this series is over. It's probably, she's already got that figured in her head, and that's what keeps her motivation going and working with me.
Yes, we will get it, don't worry.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just zipping through. I hope you all are enjoying chat together. Okay. Yep, everyone's going to do my bidding. There goes Easy. Putting the bidding. Thank you. You're my minions.
Do this. You there, fight to the death.
Thank you, you all. You know who I love to watch? This is so random. Just because you said fight to the death. On TikTok, there is this one woman, and there's this one man, and this woman, she dresses up like a queen in different costumery, and she has a million different tiaras, and she actually acts out and plays, cosplay. She actually plays out on TikTok these little scenes of her being the queen and fighting with, with a sword. And then this other guy, he dresses as a knight, and they do these fun duets. Oh my god, I love watching them. Anyway, just bring that up. I'll try and figure out who they are and put them in the chat here this next time. Which means I'll be spending the whole next session on TikTok because I'll get sucked in. So enough of that. I'm so chatty this morning. What the hell is wrong with me? My God, we should go into our second 20. So before I lose it, okay, we'll see you guys on the next 20. We will be productive this time.
See you in 20. I
See
believe you.
20.
I believe in you.
Okay, see you then. Hello, we're back. Did anyone get any
Hello.
work done? How'd you do?
I thought.
You fought.
Thought. With my brain.
Oh, so well, I hope so. What did you think? Were you thinking about your story?
I was thinking about my books, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And need help thinking through some stuff?
No. I keep getting help, and it doesn't help because my brain just keeps going back to, but do I want one point of view or 2 points of view? Am I writing a romance? Am I not writing a romance? Are we going to end with a happily ever after? Is she just going to kill him for fun? She's not going to kill him for fun. It's not one of those books.
That's a lot to be thinking about, Ali. Wow. Okay, first of all, Jenna and Justin, good job on your numbers. That's awesome.
Woo!
Good job, Megan. That's awesome. All right, back to your point. So, these are very important to know. Because you need to know for how to get your story going.
Right.
So the first thing was dual point of view, right?
Right.
I think most of everything I read these days is dual in romance, but that's not to say that's a hard and fast rule. So it comes down to, what are you comfortable writing? Do you like to write the dual point? If you don't, then stick with the one point and be done with that decision. Don't feel like you have to be pressured to do it a certain way.
I just don't know. Like, there's a couple of things, because I started writing it from his point of view. I wrote some bits from his point
I
of view.
remember you liked it. You tried
back.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just keep going backwards and forwards on it. Like, I can't make a decision. I am decisioned out.
I liked what you said the other day. What was it? You couldn't write them because you were you don't believe. So you just want to F and not like have to deal with the romance, right?
Yeah.
And then you were trying to decide if it was women's fiction or not, right?
Yeah.
Versus romance. Yeah.
Or chick lit, which appears to be a subset of maybe women's fiction and not necessarily romance, although apparently a lot of them have a happy ever after anyway. But the thing is, the books that I remember reading that were very much chick lit were Freya North in the early 2000s, who apparently was one of the earliest chick lit authors. And what got me about those ones was they didn't, like all the romance I read, the female main character basically just has sex with a male main character. And if she has ever had sex with anyone else, it's not in the current story. The current story is purely about her and the male main character, and that's the thing. Whereas the chick lit books I read, she was like, do I like this guy? Do I like this guy? And like tried them all out a couple of times before she made her final choice.
Okay. Well, if you read that...
But I don't know if that's actually a difference in the genre or if that's just how, like, Freya North wrote her books.
I guess, if that's what you like to read and you think that that's what you'd like to write, then you should write that.
But apparently chick lit has now become a more or less a bad word, and like,
I know,
the genre isn't really used anymore.
I don't know that it's a subcategory. It doesn't sound like a familiar subcategory. I'm not sure if you looked in the categories on Amazon to see if that's a category. It could be a keyword. No, I didn't look. You could do a keyword search, and it could be one of your keywords. And then you'd have to really look and see what's the nearest thing. And is that women's fiction? Is it rom-com? What are the nearest things that you would be near? So then you'd want to write what you want to write, but with a few things that are whatever this is that you've decided to write in.
That's the thing, isn't it? You've got to put them in. Yeah.
Semi-fit enough to gather attention and to find the readers who want to read you.
Yeah.
Again, I'm no expert. Kate's been around the block longer than me. Maybe she has some input. But that would be my thought. And I just feel like you shouldn't stop yourself because of this. You should write your story, Ali,
I should, but that whole single dual viewpoint thing is one of those things that would really help to know before you write the book or finish while you're writing the book. Although I don't.
Did
Ah!
Freya write the book in dual viewpoint?
Oh, it was such a long time ago.
And
I don't
honestly,
think so. I think she just wrote from the
hmm hmm
girl's point of view,
does
woman's point of
anyone
view.
read a lot of rom-com? Because, like, I'm thinking of Sophie Kinsella. I think she only writes from the woman's point of view. I'm trying to think if the man was in her books. That's the only rom-com author that's coming to mind right now. But like, who would you think you're like? You know, in that range that you're trying to write, who do you feel like you're like in terms of what you're writing?
I
Can
have
you
no
investigate
idea.
and research what they're writing and if it's dual or not? But again, even if what's done is out there is typical, that doesn't mean that there isn't the outliers in
No.
every category and every, and so you should write what you want to write with an eye towards these other things that you can fit in a little bit
Yes.
here and there, but still be that outlier that people are going to find you, fall in love with what you're writing, and love,
Yeah.
what you're writing, what you bring to the table. That's my take on it.
I. Is that the Megan? Have you just? Is Touch of Darkness that one that you hated?
Megan, you'll have to answer that.
Because that's just. I'm just
hmm hmm
searching it. That's just come up as the Hades and Persephone book, and the last one, Hades and Persephone book, I remember you telling me about. You did not, in fact.
Uh,
Um,
Kate, Kate is saying that she's been toying with the idea of single point of view again, writing that way. I think
yeah,
that trends come and go. Right now, I think a trend
they do,
has
yeah.
been with dual, but it doesn't mean that single doesn't exist out there. And if you do it well enough, I think it doesn't really matter. I think if people are drawn into your story and your characters,
No.
then we'll see both.
There's just not much I want to put in from his point of view in this.
hmm Then write it from
It
hers and
is a
be.
strong word, and I don't think you ever said hate, Megan, sorry.
Then you know what? Based on what you just said, Ali, drop the decision making and just go with the one point of view. Do it because it's stopping you. It's really, stopping you from making
It
progress.
is,
So,
it's bothering me, isn't it?
hmm yep. Let's see. I think you should write it how you want to write it. There you go. See? Lots of sex on the
I
page.
think I think my brain should stop trying to second guess how I want to write it, and that would make that decision much easier.
Yes, I
I
think that
just,
you should go for it as single point of view. Now, what were you? So that decision's made. We're done with it. What's the next decision you were talking about, Ali?
whether it's romance or not, but I can ignore
Mm.
that decision because that will just it doesn't matter. There's romance in it. It doesn't matter if it's actively romance or not. There's romance in it. It will have a happy ever after. So
Yeah. You could always have a happy right now. You know that? Like, especially you're writing a series, right? You're thinking about three
yeah,
books
yeah.
at least. So your happy can be happy right now. It doesn't have to mean happy forever. There are
No,
different ways to do a happy ever after, and happy for right now, HFN, HFR, I forget what they call it,
HFN. I
HFN,
think happy for
happy
now.
for now. Yeah. And then maybe the second book, you see that same couple, even though you've moved on to another couple or whatever, you see their progression, you could do that kind of a thing. So, yeah. Is it the happy ever after that you're kind of poo pooing, or is it the sex on the page, or what is it that you're kind of unsure about romance, categorizing yourself in romance?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I just the romance doesn't feel like a big enough part of the plot.
So
Like
it's,
it's just an extra. Like
yeah.
she's living her life, she's doing her stuff,
hmm
she's
hmm
kind of starting to fall in love with this guy, but that's not the be all and end all of her life because she's got all this other crap going on as well.
And it's
Whereas
paranormal.
romances, it's like
hmm
the romance is the be all
Takes
and
over.
end all, and while they've got
Right.
the other stuff, that's like a secondary thing.
Right. Didn't you say it's paranormal too, right?
Yeah,
Because paranormal women's fiction is becoming a hot thing. I just read that somewhere this
yeah,
past week. So maybe
yeah. It
that's
is.
what it is,
That's
and you've
not
got,
no. Normally, paranormal women's fiction is aimed specifically at, or the people who started it were intending to aim it specifically at older older women, so it's like 40s and upwards.
Are you sure it's a hard and fast rule? That may
I
have been
mean,
how
it's
it
a hard and fast
started,
rule,
but
as yeah, that the 13 authors who got together to begin it are quite keen to retain the purity of their self-created genre from what I've read. Although there are plenty of people who are obviously calling their books paranormal women's fiction whose characters do not fit into those required slots.
so you can have, I think, what is it, 7 categories for your book on
Yeah,
the back end. You can have 2 that show on your account and then several on the back end. So
yes,
you can put yourself in paranormal women's as one of them. You can put yourself in paranormal romance as another. You can put yourself in different categories. So don't feel like this is your only category, your only chance. You know, you want to find those readers in those categories who will be those outliers who, if you're writing this but a little different, they will grab onto it because they like your writing, they like your story, right? Like,
yeah,
so my opinion, and I am no expert, so please everyone chime in here. You should write what you want to write, and you'll find those ways to, tie it into marketing wise. On the writing
yeah,
side, write what you want with a little bit of view towards what people think. But then on the marketing side, you need to find a way to fit it in, so it'll be there for people to discover.
yeah. I was thinking about that book that everyone was going on about the other week. That I know Kate's read and Megan's bought. The
Listen.
Yeah, that one. And I was thinking, like, the universal fantasies, like they can't be universal because not every woman has the same one. But I do kind of get it now that it's looking for what is it about your book that is the thing that's going to appeal. Like the billionaire appeals, but why? Why does it have that appeal? And the Cinderella story and the thing. And if you work out what it is that particular thing, what the universal fantasy is, or what the appeal is for that particular trope,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's then you can change it around and make it different, while still having that thing that's going to attract the readers.
There you go. So you just answered your
Yeah,
very own question. You got to put the butter. She has the butter. You got to put the butter.
yeah.
I'm using a little accent with that
What I'd
butter.
still love to know is whether she really explains how to work out what that universal fantasy is, because I like particular books, but the reason I like them might not be the same reason that someone else likes that book. Like, I might be liking a different thing in it to the thing that 6 billion other people are liking in it, and I just. Yeah. There you go, that's my brain thoughts for the day. Now, everyone can know them, do what you will with them.
We are very supportive. We've already answered your questions, so now you can move on. See?
Yeah.
You're done. No more brain thinking, just doing. That's all you need. Do you feel better though? Do you feel like you've kind of worked out some things and can quit the thinking and start the doing? How do you feel about this conversation?
Yes, I'm going to write some notes because it just occurred to me that I could put some of what I'd written from his point of view into my character's point of view in the third book.
There we go. You're going to have this book done by the time I get back, aren't you? This is my airplane reading book, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I'll
I
be
would
reading
love
that
to hear what
while
you
I'm
have to
gone.
say about it.
I know, it'll be interesting. No, but I'm afraid, like, once I read through it, then I'm going to want to go change like everything, like book descriptions and what I'm writing, and how, it's like I've spent way far too much time on this already, this whole series. Anyway, yeah, Megan's reading it too. Keep you posted. I think Kate had finished it. So,
Yes,
yeah.
I think.
All right. So go take those scenes, put them in hers, repurpose them, get yourself rolling along. And by the time I get back from this trip, young lady, you're going to be done. Young lady,
Sure.
you're going to be done
Young
with this book.
lady.
No,
Hey,
do
I'm
it
nearly women's fiction age.
do it in your time, Allie. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But I think all your questions were very valid and good things to think about, but easily answered. I think you have your answers. You know which way you want to go. You're just stopping yourself. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
As your therapist, as your
That
book
stupid
therapist.
brain. I
All
appreciate your help. Thank you.
right. All right.
How much do you charge for these services?
I think we're still like I don't know if we've ever kept score, but I probably owe you
No.
more than you owe me. So, okay.
Oh,
All right, let's move on to our final 20, and I hope y'all are working, sticking with us. We'll chat some more after. Let us know, what are you going through? Do you have deep questions and things happening? Just put it in the chat. We'll solve all everyone's problems
existential
today.
concerns.
Yes,
Yep.
existential. All right, we'll see you guys in 20.
See you in 20. Good luck.
Hello, everyone. I was going to say, we're echoing ASMR. Does that sound funny to anybody but me? Oh, there, I think we're back normal now. Oh, good.
Sorry, that was my fault.
It's okay, you're fine. How'd you do that time? Did you feel a little better? Make some progress?
I read through some of what I'd written from Doug's point of view and was just at the point of thinking, oh, but I really love what I wrote there. And then I read whoever's comment it was that said about doing it as an extra.
Yeah, I wrote that. Yeah, about,
Yeah.
Megan had said something, and I was like, yeah, you should, gives you some options.
Yeah. And I think, I might do that because I really like how I wrote that first bit from his point of view.
Yay! Oh, that's exciting. Just seeing things from a different light and a different, yeah. You're a wonderful writer, so I know that's not the issue. It's just a matter of we always second doubt ourselves, don't we? Second doubt? Is that the right
Second
word?
guess?
There you go. That one. Second guess ourselves.
Doubt and second guess.
Yeah. Both. They go hand in hand. They're sisters. They're evil sisters.
They are.
Evil twins.
Yep.
Well, good. I'm glad that worked out for you. Let's see. We had 521 from Jenna. Jenna writes romance. Yay. Jocelyn, thanks for being here with us, Jenna. Jocelyn, beginning to see where the pieces of the narrative are going to put together. Awesome, Jocelyn. Echo.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
Megan, 341. Awesome. I did about 807 for the day, surprisingly, despite all the chat. Surprising. What did anyone else do? Kate, do we still have Justin with us? Morning Star. Megan. I think Megan gave us her numbers down below. Yeah, she did. 341. Justin, Ali Dover author. In my opinion, it doesn't pay off releasing books in time for Christmas in the hope that people buy them as presents because the market is flooded. I know, I do worry about that. Plus it's the holidays. I don't want to bug people. I've already decided, I think, starting the 15th or whatever of December, I'm going to do like every 2 weeks. But then I have this thing releasing, so it's like, I don't want to bug people. But I love everything you're saying.
The only thing with that is, there's reasons everyone releases before Christmas, and it's because so many readers are buying books before Christmas. And if you chat to some authors who've been around for a while, they will tell you where the dips in the year are, and there's very little point releasing your book in time for a dip in when people are going to buy it, because they're not going to be buying it. So there's pros and cons of each, I think.
Yeah, I think I've heard January is a good month because people are buying, right after the holidays. Yes. They have their gift cards and they've got the e-readers and stuff. Yeah. Wait till, say, April and nothing much happens in the book business. I mean, it could go both ways. You could be the competitor out there who's taking advantage of a low month because everyone else is not marketing that month. I mean, it's interesting. You're welcome, Jenna.
Yeah, but there's so many... There's so many authors around who are releasing books literally every month. I don't think there's ever a point where just no one's doing it. But there's certainly times in the year where it's less worth spending on the ads.
Yeah. And I mean, not even just ad spend, but even like newsletter effort or, promos of that kind of stuff. Kate Souther, 700. Justin, 360.
Yeah, good job.
Jenna says you're a rock star, Kate. She is. She is our resident rock star. We love Kate.
She is.
You're all doing amazing. Morningstar, you are too. You've been doing a bunch of stuff. Morningstar has a new job coming up. Are you still going to write at 6 a.m., Morningstar? With your new position? You have to let us know what your intent is in the 6 a.m. group. Thank you. Kate Southers, just thank you. Thank you for the sprints. You're welcome. Hey, is anyone doing NaNoWriMo? We didn't really talk about that. We don't have time to talk about it, but just, if you are, join us.
Megan was umming and ahhing about it.
I am not, although I will be writing, but I'm not going to put that pressure on me this year. So anyway, if you are, we wish you the best of luck. You and I need to know
how you're getting on.
You and I need to chat about when we're going to write over the next week and a half when I'm not around. So we'll be in touch. Keep an eye out on our thing in terms of notifications of when the next sprints are. Um, I know I'll definitely be back on the 16th of November. Well, right then, that's a Tuesday, unless you have something going on. So, yeah, we'll let you know. Not officially. Oh,
We're
good.
on for next week, aren't we? For
Bright
the
side,
second.
we could do the second. I'm leaving the next day. I'm hoping that
Okay.
the day job doesn't cause me a bunch of stress before I have to leave, but I would love to do a sprint on Tuesday. So why don't we just say we'll be there? I may have to work during it, but we'll see how it goes. So Tuesday the 2nd, which is this coming Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll ride again if y'all want to join us. Brightside's doing Nano. Jenna, not officially. That's how I feel, Jenna. Not officially. Haley is with us doing Nano. Awesome. Megan, tentatively. Jenna will write, but I don't keep close track. Let's see who else. Megan, more for the word count goal. Awesome. Haven't decided yet, Kate. Jocelyn's considered. Who else? No for easy graphics. Yes, I think that's how you feel, Ali, too, right? You feel too
Yeah.
much pressure. Haley, I've got a really solid outline. Super nervous. Don't be nervous. Just do it. Justin, to buy writing, no time for Nano.
Too busy writing?
Too busy. Gotcha. Yeah,
Maybe.
that's the editor in you, Ellie. You knew what that was. Jocelyn, focus on work in progress, mostly not. Always write a lot of words and a few projects every month. Great. Awesome. Busy.
Yeah.
Morningstar, nope. She's got too much going on with her new job. And again, Morningstar, let me know if you're going to be in the 6 a.m. group. I'll be in the sprints, though. Yes. Jocelyn Carter. Sprints. Ooh. I know. Sprints are a lifesaver, aren't they, Allie?
They are. Yeah.
They just help us to focus, and it's fun to write with other people. So much more fun.
Some weeks they're the only time I can persuade myself to actually take the time to write over doing work. So.
When you make a commitment to meet people at a writing sprint, you're kind of, you have to show up.
Yeah.
Especially you, Allie. If I say I'm doing this, you're coming along with me.
That's right.
Keep dragging you, kicking and screaming. Morningstar, still planning to write at 6 a.m. Oh, good. Yep. It's been fun to get little messages from you all at 6 a.m. in the morning. Encourage each other on in a little 6 a.m. chat group. All right. Well, what are your planning for the rest of the weekend, everybody? Allie, what you got planned today, the rest of the day and tomorrow?
A little bit more work. Lots of mummy time tomorrow.
I know. Mommy
Yeah,
stuff.
we've got to have the door open at the moment so he can run up and downstairs
and
come bang on my door, but my door is locked, so he can't actually just...
But it's this game that he's doing with you, isn't he? Like, yeah. Mommy, I'm here. I know you're in there. You can't hide from me. Let's see. Streams. Yes. Streams. Yes, I'm going to make chips and dip tonight. My husband's football team is playing tonight, so my husband and youngest watch. And my mom just bought 2 amazing avocados. I have this new guacamole powder packet, and we're going to do chips and dip tonight.
Cool.
Yeah. Speaking of food.
Yeah.
We didn't have much food talk today.
We did not.
Zee's FB. Yes. Anybody, just find me, Z Irwin Romance on Facebook. We have a Facebook group, Allie and I, called Let's Write. A bunch of people are on it from here. Megan contributes a lot for articles and resources and stuff. You're welcome to find us. No problem. It's called Let's Write, A to Z. Kate Tyler, thank you for the sprints. Off to carve. Kate!
Enjoy your pumpkin carving.
That is so cool. What do you think about that, Allie? Do you guys like pumpkin carving?
We've done it once here, and they went mouldy. I was very distressed.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that happened.
My boys, we would carve here and there, not every year, but some years. Some years I just bought these like face things and we stuck them on them. You stick them in their eyes, and that's the easy way to get out of carving a pumpkin. But you know what my boys love to do? Take the pumpkins out back when they got to the point where they were old and moldy and it was past the thing, and take a baseball bat to them.
I let them smash it. Fun
for boys, right? That's all they want to do. They want to smash things. They don't care the way it looks.
My toddler would love that.
I'm telling you, find a big stick or a baseball bat and go to town.
He doesn't need those things. He could just Literally everything to him is a hammer.
There you go. He's like Thor. You
Yep.
know? Yeah. That's funny. Copenhagen Book Fair. Oh, lucky you. My, that's a big one. That's crazy. Good for you, Justin. What's the name of the group? Oh, Let's Write A to Z. You can find us on Facebook. A to Z, let's write. Be happy to let you in. I am making Halloween cookies tonight. Yum.
Are they pumpkin flavoured if they're Halloween cookies?
Or maybe they're ice.
Or do they just have scary faces on?
Yeah, sugar cookies and they ice, ice on. The icing's always the best part. Kate, we need pictures. Under Zee when at Jenna Writes. Yes, find us at Let's Write A to Z on the groups on Facebook and we will let you in. Or you might have to find me and I friend you and then we let you in. And anybody, actually, Morningstar, you should be able to invite. I think anyone can invite people to our group now. Yeah. Go to town. Go for it. We'll give you our permission. All right. So with that, I know. Look at you, Justin. Oh my, that's a big show. I don't think I could exist among 8,000 people for a show. It's a lot.
You missed the T. 80,000 people.
Oh, that's right. 80. Oh my, that's like a lot. That's a lot. And really, in this day and age, they're still having it too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Copenhagen's Denmark, right? Yeah, Denmark.
Norway? I have no idea. My geography is terrible.
I think it's Denmark.
I'm gonna believe you. Seriously, my geography is shocking.
Copenhagen. Is it Germany? No, Germany is Frankfurt Book Fair. Germany's Frankfurt. I'm gonna go Denmark. Let's see. Do some Googling.
Yep, Denmark capital.
If anybody is in the area of Vegas on November 12th, there's an author signing. So if you're in Las Vegas, Nevada, in or around, pop in. There's tons of authors at the Bally's in Vegas.
And Zee will be one of them.
I'll be there.
She will sign her books.
I'll be there at a small table with 8 authors showing our books. But I'm only bringing 10 books, so limited edition.
Oh, get that quick before they're all gone.
I know. If I still have them by the end of the day, they're given away. I'm giving them away. I want to ride home with them.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. So wait till the end of the day and come and get it free if there's any left. Otherwise, take your chances. There might not be any left if people buy them. I know. All right. Well, everyone, I hope you have a great weekend. Ali, I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah. I think you had a good breakthrough today with your writing, moving forward. Okay, so Tuesday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you guys then. We'll do 3 more sprints then.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
See you later. Oh, what did he say? Was it Denmark? Did he answer?
Oh, it was Denmark. I looked up.
Oh, it was. Okay, good. Nordic country. Oh, Nordic country of the world spends the most money on books.
But don't read the most.
Interesting. So they like to have them for show, maybe.
Oh, no, maybe just everyone else doesn't spend as much money on... Like, do they have Kindle Unlimited there? Is it as big?
Oh, you might be right.
Whereas, like, because America and England, Kindle Unlimited is, like, huge, isn't it? So
I'll bet you're right, Ali.
We just like to read for free.
You're right, Ali. I think that's true. Peace out, Jocelyn Carter says. All right, we're really going to go this time. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. See you then.
See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.